Even though the two of you may not be in communication at this moment, your person is still deeply connected to you on an energetic level. They are constantly sending you positive vibrations and waves of unconditional love, hoping you can feel the strength of their emotions even in silence. While they may not have said much recently, their soul has been reaching out to yours in quiet, powerful ways. The distance has been difficult for them, and in the time apart, they've done a lot of reflecting. What was once confusion and internal conflict within them has started to dissolve. They're no longer caught in the uncertainty that once held them back. Now, they are clear. They are sure about how they feel for you, and with that clarity comes a desire to move forward and show you, through real, tangible actions, just how much they want to invest in this connection. They hate how much time has passed since you last spoke. The silence has weighed heavily on their heart. Every day without contact feels like something is missing from their life. They find themselves reminiscing about the moments you shared, the laughter, the gentle conversations, the feeling of being truly seen and understood. They miss the way you cared, the way you listened, and the peace they felt in your presence. No matter what distractions or noise surrounds them, their heart keeps returning to you. You have always felt like home. Your person is no longer hiding from their feelings or running from the truth of this connection. For a long time, they were stuck in a helmet mode, guarded, distant, and carrying the weight of past wounds and fears. But now, they're beginning to step out of that shell. They are actively working to let go of old baggage that no longer serves them, whether that's unresolved pain, limiting beliefs, or emotional walls they built to protect themselves. They're doing the inner work, not just for their own healing, but because they want to come back to you with a fresh energy, a clean slate. They don't want to bring the past into your future. They know that in order to make this work, their words have to be backed by effort. They're ready to show up differently. What's been growing inside of them, quietly but steadily, is gratitude, deep and sincere gratitude for you. They want you to know how much they appreciate your presence in their life. Even during times when they weren't able to show it, you stood by them. You encouraged them to be their best, to keep going, to believe in themselves even when they were full of self-doubt. That kind of love doesn't come around often, and they've come to recognize how rare and precious it is. In a world that often conditions love on performance or perfection, you've been a source of true, unconditional love. You saw them, their flaws, their fears, their potential, and you accepted it all. That's not something they take lightly. They've realized there is no one else like you. No one else has held space for them the way you have. No one else has loved them so completely, without judgment or expectation. In your presence, they felt safe, understood, and deeply valued. This realization has only deepened during your time apart. It's in the quiet moments, in the stillness of reflection, that they've come to truly grasp what you mean to them. And now, they are ready to honor that truth. They want to close the gap that has grown between you, to bring an end to the separation that has caused so much pain. Being away from you is not just difficult, it feels unbearable. It's a kind of emotional torture they no longer want to endure. Their soul is calling out for reunion. They want to come forward, not just with words of affection, but with consistency, effort, and sincerity. They know that love is not just a feeling, it's a choice, a commitment, and a responsibility. They want to rebuild trust, restore the bond you once shared, and create something even stronger moving forward. More than anything, they want to offer you the love, respect, and dedication that you've always deserved. They've taken you for granted before, perhaps unintentionally, but they see it now. And they want to make it right. This journey hasn't been easy for either of you, but your person believes that the depth of your connection is worth the struggle. They're holding on to hope, onto the vision of a future where you can start again, wiser, more open, and more aligned than before. They want you to know that even in the silence, you've never left their thoughts or their heart. Your love still lives within them, guiding them back to you. I didn't realize what I had with you until it was too late. Looking back, I wish I had taken the time to truly understand and appreciate everything you brought into my life, the warmth, the peace, the sense of belonging. Being around you gave me a feeling I've never experienced with anyone else. It was a sense of calm, of being seen and accepted for who I am. You brought clarity to my chaos and stability to my uncertainty. Even in our moments of conflict or disagreement, deep down, it was always you. You were always the one I wanted to talk to run to share life with. You've always held a special place in my heart because I saw you, not just as someone I cared for, but as someone I truly loved. Not the fleeting kind of love, but the kind that stays with you, even when time passes or distance grows. You were my person. The one who made the world make sense. The one who made the everyday feel extraordinary. And somewhere along the way, I lost sight of that. I took it for granted. I didn't realize how rare and precious what we had was, until it slipped through my fingers. I keep replaying everything that happened between us in my mind, every conversation, every laugh, every moment of connection. I go over the good times and even the difficult ones, trying to understand where things went wrong and how I could have done better. What hurts the most is knowing that when you needed me the most, I wasn't there. I betrayed your trust, your vulnerability, and the bond we had built. That is something I carry with me every day. It's a weight on my chest, a regret that lingers and refuses to let go. I feel like I abandoned you, and in doing so, I also abandoned a part of myself. When we stopped talking, it was like something inside me went silent. A part of me shut down. The absence of your presence in my life has been louder than any noise. It's been painful, and there's been no escaping it. There's no pretending it doesn't hurt. Being away from you has been like living in a constant ache, a hollow space that nothing seems to fill. And while I've tried to carry on, to distract myself, nothing feels quite right without you. More than anything, I want to reconcile. I want to make things right between us, not just to ease my guilt, but because I believe we still have something worth fighting for. I miss the way we used to talk, how you understood me in ways no one else did. I miss your energy, your presence, your laughter. I miss the way you used to look at me like I mattered. I want to fix what's broken, not perfectly, but honestly. I want to show up for you in the way I should have from the beginning. It's not lost on me how much you've grown. I've watched you from a distance, and it's been both inspiring and heartbreaking. Inspiring, because you've become even more incredible than you already were. You've evolved, transformed, and stepped into your power in a way that demands respect. The world is finally seeing what I always saw in you. And heartbreaking, because I haven't been there to witness it all firsthand. I've seen you face challenges without flinching, stand tall without support, and carry the weight of your journey with grace and strength. It's been tough, knowing I could have been there for you, knowing I should have been. You've always had this quiet power about you, this ability to shine even when the world tries to dim your light. But now, it's different. Now, you glow. You radiate strength and beauty and resilience. And I'd be lying if I said it didn't take my breath away. There's something magnetic about the way you move through life now, grounded, confident, fearless. You look so beautiful when you stand in your truth. There's nothing more attractive than someone who knows their worth, who owns their space, and who refuses to settle for less than they deserve. And maybe I don't deserve a second chance. Maybe the damage I caused is beyond repair. But if there's even the smallest opening, the faintest glimmer of possibility, I want to take it. I want to be a part of your journey again. Not to rewrite the past, but to build a better future. One where honesty and respect lead the way. One where I get to walk beside you, supporting you, learning from you, and growing with you. You've shown me what real love looks like, unfiltered, patient, and transformative. And even though I didn't hold on to it the way I should have, it stayed with me. You've stayed with me. I just hope it's not too late to find our way back to each other. It's been a long time since we last saw each other, and not a day goes by without me thinking about you. Though the distance and time have kept us apart, the thought of you still lingers in my heart, more vivid than ever. Just imagining you near me, your voice, your smile, your presence, makes my heart beat faster, like it's catching fire. It's hard to explain, but there's something in the way you exist in my mind that brings both peace and restlessness. Peace, because you feel like home, restlessness, because I long to be with you again. Looking back, I deeply regret not telling you sooner how much you meant to me. I kept those feelings hidden, buried under layers of pride and fear. I was too caught up in trying to play it cool, too busy pretending not to care, when in reality, you were becoming the center of my world. I admit, I was more like a player back then, unfocused, emotionally unavailable, and afraid of anything real. But you came into my life and changed everything. You didn't just catch my attention, you held up a mirror and made me see what I was missing, not just in love, but in life. You changed me in ways I never expected. You softened me. You taught me to feel deeply. You made me want to be better, not just for you, but for myself. Even now, I can't stop thinking about you. Whether I'm busy at work or going through the motions of daily life, your presence remains with me. It's like a quiet song playing in the background of everything I do. You've become more than a memory, you're a part of me now, in ways I can't undo and don't want to. I'll catch myself smiling at random moments, just because something reminded me of you. A scent, a phrase, a glance from someone that brings me back to your face. It's intense, this connection I feel. It's not just infatuation, it's something deeper, something that pulls at my soul. I also need to say that I'm sorry. I'm sorry for comparing you to others in the past. It was unfair and immature, and I see that clearly now. The truth is, no one compares to you. No one ever did, and no one ever will. You are uniquely you, and every part of you, your voice, your laugh, the way you move, the way you care, is unforgettable. The way you smile lights up a room. When I stared into your eyes, I saw not just beauty, but depth, like there were whole galaxies behind them, waiting to be explored. It wasn't just the physical attraction, though you are undeniably beautiful. It was the way your inner beauty shone through, unmasked and unapologetic. You carry yourself with a kind of strength and grace that's rare in this world. You're strong, not just in how you handle challenges, but in how you love, boldly, fiercely, without holding back. And at the same time, you're incredibly lovable, kind-hearted, and compassionate. You have a way of making people feel seen and heard, like they matter. I've watched how others are drawn to your light, and I understand why. You radiate something pure, something magnetic. Being close to you made me feel like I was part of something meaningful, something real. I feel so fortunate to have crossed paths with you, even if things didn't go as perfectly as I once hoped. Just knowing you, even for a short time, changed me. It made me believe in connection, in love, in second chances. And while I can't go back and undo the mistakes or the silence, I can be honest with you now. You matter to me more than I ever let on. You always have. If there's even a part of you that remembers what we shared, that still feels the spark, I hope you know how genuine my feelings are. This isn't just nostalgia or loneliness speaking, it's clarity. It's the truth that's been waiting to be spoken. You're unforgettable. You're irreplaceable. And I miss you more than words can fully express. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you feel this. I hope you know that someone out there is thinking of you, caring about you, and cherishing every memory you left behind. And maybe, just maybe, hoping for the chance to make new ones.